I'll be happy to answer any questions. I thought a lot of young guys got a chance to play. There were some really good things, really good things that we're proud of. Obviously, the interceptions and the penalties got to be eliminated. But it's fun to win. It's fun to be back in Oakland, and we're ready to get ready for Arizona. But I'll answer any questions I can.
What did you say of your two quarterbacks?
Yeah, I thought, both quarterbacks, opening possession, beautiful touchdown drives. That's what we want. We want the quarterback to take control of the team and get us on schedule. And, when you take the opening drive, 80 yards and score, credit to both those guys. Mike had the 2 interceptions, one of them in the red zone. Can't happen. He got fooled on the other one. But I thought Glennon did some good things in the pocket. Unfortunately, the 2 interceptions are very costly. Peterman shows his athleticism. He can run. And I think as he continues to gain command of the offense, he's gonna be an interesting guy to watch. But too many penalties, special teams penalties in particular, really hurt us in field position. But I thought both quarterbacks did some good things, and both quarterbacks have some areas they've got to improve at. Keelan Doss, I said I like that Doss. He, he's playing 3 positions. I don't know if people know that, but it's a credit to him. He's a smart guy. He's versatile. He can help us in the kicking game, and he's playing himself into position here to maybe make the team. He's doing well.
Why did Hurst and Key play deep into the fourth quarter?
Well, we're running out of players. We've got Eddie Vanderdoes and Gabe Wright, and we've got P.J. Hall, a number of guys that are in the training room. And we've got some guys like Justin Ellis that we didn't want to play tonight. So with that being said, we were limited at tight end. We were limited at defensive tackle. We lost our young corner, Isaiah, got a concussion early. Mabin, another young corner, pulled a hamstring, so we had to finish the game in a base defense. And that's the preseason. It's a gut check.
Just mentioned, Dawn, is there anyone else in particular? I know you'll look at the film, but you left the game today saying, wow, we really have something this time.
Well, I think Arden Key had a good game. He made a lot of plays. Credit to him, too. He played a lot of football tonight. I thought he stood out. I think I'll have to look at the tape. But, we had 400 yards of offense. I was pleased with that. Should have had more points. But we didn't. So we'll let you know maybe when we see the tape.
Grant's just seemingly taking kind of a backseat to Redcoat here in camp, but tonight had a pretty good game, and he was coming off a back thing.
Yeah, Grant's a good player. I think he's a really good player. He's versatile. He's quiet. You'll get 2 words out of him. But he made a lot of plays against the Rams in the first practice before he got hurt, and he's really put himself in position here to be a contributor in the last week of practice.
Right after the coin toss, Pearl and Abram sprinted to the black hole and seemed to incite the crowd. Was that something that you guys talked about before the game and doing? Or?
No, I have no idea what Abram is going to do next. So I'm glad though that he did go down to the black hole. Those are legendary fans, and they should get acquainted with those people. Yeah, we got a battle there, obviously. I think, Townsend has got his hands full with A.J. Cole. It's going to be interesting down the stretch. Cole proved he can kick off, which adds to his versatility. He downed it inside the 20, I think, a couple times. He put on an orbital display the other day against the Rams. I mean, we haven't seen kicks like that since Leckler was here or King. This guy really has a live leg, and it looks like he can directional punt, hold. So Townsend has his hands full. We like Townsend too. It'll be a battle here in the next couple weeks.
Never Kirkland saw a lot of time tonight. What do you hope to see when you look at the film?
Well, we hope he, got all of his assignments right. We hope he knocked somebody off the ball. We hope that he played consistent football. And that's the big thing we're looking for right now. We need somebody to, take control of that right guard position while Gabe is out. Jordan Devy's going to get the first crack at it, and rightfully so. He's a veteran player. He's been around the league, but, Kirkland's going to put himself into position as well.
Seeing that you played pretty much all your rookies tonight, even the ones that are projected starters, except for Josh Jacobs. Why was he not one of them?
Just a coach's decision. I had a lot of workload for him in the last 2 days against the Rams, honestly. in the blitz periods and running the football and catching the ball. So I wanted to look at DeAndre Washington. He is really playing good football for us. And he was hurt last year, and I want to see him play a little bit more. So that was the reason. Perhaps you'll see Jacobs next week.
What can you tell us about Anthony Rush, who made some plays tonight?
Anthony Rush, yeah, he's a big 340-pound defensive tackle that did make some plays and shows that he can push the pocket. And he's not one-dimensional, and it's good to have some size inside, no doubt.
Beyond the game, Jon, do you expect to see Antonio Brown next week?
And I hope so. You know, there's been a lot of reports out there. I can't say I agree with all of them, certainly. But I support this guy. You know, I think that's what needs to be said. I don't know what anybody's writing or what anybody thinks, but this foot injury wasn't his fault. You know, this was a total accident. It really wasn't his fault. And it's a serious injury. I know some people are smarting at it, but it's really not a laughing matter. The guy was hurt. He was innocent. He didn't do anything wrong. And the helmet thing is a personal matter to him. You know, he has a strong feeling about what he's worn on his head, and we're supporting him. And we understand the league's position as well, so we're in a tough spot. And we hope Antonio is back here soon because he's exciting to be around. I'm excited. I got some plays for him. I hope we can start calling them. I'm not going to speculate. You know, I have a lot of confidence that he's one of the premier competitors I've ever been around. And I got a feeling he would play with no helmet. It's how much he loves to play. But I'm not going to put words in anybody's mouth. We're going to support him. And whatever his decision is, we'll stand by it. But we're confident that he's going to be a huge factor for the Raiders for years to come. I'm not going to get into the extent of it, but I will say, it was a total accident, and it's an injury that he's looking to get right from, and hopefully, with all the people that have seen it, they've gotten it cured, and he's ready to roll.
Has he been in contact?
I'm not going to talk about it anymore tonight. I've said enough.
Coach, that's 10 straight years you won your first preseason game. Did you know that?
Is that right? That's great. That's great. We put a lot of effort into winning these games. No matter what anybody says, whoever's playing, we're out there, we're competing, we want to win these games with whoever's playing. And I'm really proud of these young players. You know, we've had a chance to work with these guys since basically April, trying to teach them plays in different positions and teaching them situations and getting acclimated to the NFL game. And you're rooting for them, man, like they're your kids. You're cheering for them. You're screaming at them. You're just really hoping that someone can burst onto the scene. That's why it's exciting to hear guys bring up Rush's name and Keelan Doss, and to see Quentin Bell out there rushing a passer. It's exciting. It's going to be hard to make a cut here, but 10 straight opening day victories in the preseason. I'm proud of that too.
Did you get a chance to see and talk to Matt Miller?
I did see Matt yesterday, and you know, when you think about losing Cliff Branch, you know, you're emotionally kind of torn up for a while. We're still not over that. And when you see Matt Millen, all he's been through, you know, with the heart and coming back to broadcasting and coming back to the silver and black, it was emotionally very, very exciting for a lot of people. And we're happy to have Matt back on the broadcast team.
Coach, your thoughts on Ryan Grant? How did he,
What's that? I like Grant. You know, my brother had Grant in Washington. I used to go up there, and all we talked about a lot of times was Ryan Grant. He never said anything. He'd play X when Garcon was out. He'd play over there when Deshaun Jackson was hurt. He'd catch 50 passes. We tried to sign him. The Ravens tried to sign him. There was a lot of things going on with Grant. But I got my guy, and I'm really excited about him. And I think he's a really good receiver. I think he's got to get some luck. He's got to stay healthy. He's got to try to stay in a system and get an opportunity. But we're happy to have him.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
All right. See you guys.